Jacob Zuma and Helen Zille stand at the heart of a political storm in Johannesburg that threatens to reshape South Africa's local governance landscape forever, as the uMkhonto weSizwe party, MKP, led by Zuma fiercely opposes Zille's bid for mayor, sparking intense controversy, public outcry, and the looming threat of citywide protests. This explosive clash between two powerful political figures reveals deep divisions not only in Johannesburg but across the nation, where questions of race, power, and legacy collide with the practical realities of coalition politics. Today, we delve into the unfolding drama surrounding this high-stakes mayoral race, uncovering its roots, its stakes, and its potential to alter the future of South Africa's largest city. To understand the full scope of this conflict, we must first look back at the historical and political context that frames the battle. Jacob Zuma, once South Africa's president and a towering figure in the struggle for liberation, now leads the MKP, a party positioning itself as the defender of working-class South Africans and a fierce critic of what it terms white monopoly capital. Helen Zille, on the other hand, is a seasoned Democratic Alliance leader and the federal chairperson, known for her strong stance on governance and her controversial statements that have often sparked debate and condemnation. Zille's nomination as the DA's candidate for Johannesburg mayor after coalition talks has been seen as a bold move to regain control of the city, but it has ignited fierce backlash, especially from the MKP, which accuses her of perpetuating racial divisions and aligning with elite business interests. The MKP's rejection of Zille goes beyond mere political rivalry. It touches on sensitive issues of race, historical grievances, and the struggle for economic power. MKP spokesperson Nhlamulo Ndhlela's public condemnation of Zille as an extension of white monopoly capital and his call to mobilise protests demonstrate how volatile the situation has become. These statements recall the deep scars left by apartheid and the ongoing struggle against economic inequality, highlighting how Johannesburg, as South Africa's economic hub, remains a battleground for competing visions of the future. The MKP's reference to Zille's past remarks about the MKP and the EFF as dogs and her admission that the DA protects business interests against left-wing parties have intensified the conflict, stirring anger among Zuma supporters and raising fears of escalating unrest. Political analysts suggest that the MKP's strong stance against Zille is a strategic move designed to rally its base ahead of local elections, where coalition politics dominate and every vote counts. The MKP presents itself as the champion of the working class, positioning the DA as part of an unholy alliance with the ANC and corporate elites that do not serve ordinary citizens. This framing resonates with many South Africans frustrated by corruption, inequality, and slow service delivery. Meanwhile, the DA leadership continues to back Zille's vision of governance focused on efficiency and economic growth, dismissing the MKP's opposition as predictable and obstructionist. The negotiations over Johannesburg's mayoral seat remain tense, with the outcome set to highlight the shifting alliances and fault lines within South Africa's complex political landscape. Socially, this battle has stirred anxieties across Johannesburg's diverse communities. Many residents fear that political instability could disrupt vital services and economic activities, while others view the protests and political rhetoric as a necessary expression of democratic dissent. Economically, the prospect of mass protests and political turmoil raises concerns about investor confidence and the city's ability to maintain its role as South Africa's financial powerhouse. Politically, this clash may redefine coalition dynamics nationally, as parties like the MKP gain prominence by tapping into popular dissatisfaction with established players like the DA and ANC. Looking ahead, the situation in Johannesburg could unfold in several ways. If the MKP's threats of protest materialize and gain traction, the city could face significant disruptions that challenge governance and security. Alternatively, political negotiations may lead to a compromise candidate or power-sharing arrangement that tempers tensions but leaves underlying issues unresolved. The broader implication is a potential realignment in South African politics, where emerging parties challenge the dominance of traditional ones and new narratives about race, class, and governance shape the future. The mayoral race in Johannesburg is therefore more than a local contest, it is a microcosm of South Africa's ongoing struggle to balance history, identity, and development in a deeply divided society. As this dramatic political saga unfolds, we invite you to engage deeply with the issues at hand. What do you think about Jacob Zuma's MKP rejecting Helen Zille's candidacy for Johannesburg mayor? How do you view the role of coalition politics in South Africa's cities? Do you believe protests will help or hinder democratic processes? What impact do you think this conflict will have on Johannesburg's future and South Africa's political landscape? Share your thoughts, opinions, and experiences in the comments below. If you found this deep dive insightful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel for more in-depth political analysis, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your engagement helps us bring you more balanced and comprehensive coverage of South Africa's most pressing issues. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to hearing your voice in this ongoing conversation. Keywords: Jacob Zuma, Helen Zille, Johannesburg mayoral race, uMkhonto weSizwe party, MKP protests, DA mayor candidate, South Africa politics, coalition politics South Africa, Johannesburg protests, white monopoly capital, local elections South Africa, political unrest Johannesburg, MKP versus DA, Helen Zille controversy, Jacob Zuma politics, South African local government, Johannesburg city politics, South African political crisis, EFF, ANC, South African elections 2025.